In this video guide, I will talk about LibreCAD, which is an open source CAD software that you can easily download and install on your computer. So in this video, I will talk about this and also about other alternatives. And of course, if you are an architect or a designer, you might want to use this type of software, which are computer-aided design software. And the most famous of these is AutoCAD, but this is not free. You have to buy this. Of course, it has a really nice interface and a lot of tools and features, and it's the best out there. So, but of course, you have to pay, and you have to pay a lot. If you want, you can check some guide in our channel, which talk about how to install AutoCAD, and also you have a free trial here and a student version, which are completely free, and you can also download them. So the free alternative to AutoCAD is LibreCAD, which is the one that I will show you in this video. But this one, it's only 2D, so you can only design in 2D technical drawings like this. And of course, you can fake 3D with the drawing, as you would do in the real life with the paper and your pen. You can fake the 3D effect, and you can do sections, you can do prospects, you can do a lot of stuff with this LibreCAD. And this is a really simple and essential software, as you will see. And it has been developed to create a free alternative to AutoCAD, but it's very simple, and you can only use the 2D at the moment. And this is really, as I said, really lightweight, so I will show you now how you can download it. If you go here on the Google and search for LibreCAD, you can click on the first link and you will find this website. To download this, you can go directly to the download folder. Of course, you can explore the website. They have a nice forum community and manual and so on and so far. You can get help to understand better. Actually, if you just scroll down, you will find the download section of this page, and you can download this software for Mac or for Windows. Also, probably in the future, it's probably more easy to install it also for Linux, but in this case I want to download it for Windows, and you can select one of these two sources, and in my case I have selected SourceForge. So if I click here, this is the website, and I can click on download the latest version. I just have to wait. There you go, and there it is. So now I just have to save this inside my download folder, but I already done that. You can see here the application, it's already right there. So I will just show you how to proceed with this. So another alternative to LibreCAD, it's FreeCAD. This is more heavier. It's heavier because it has also the 3D modeling part. So it's not only 2D, but it's also 3D. Also, the interface looks a little bit better, and not too much, but just a little bit. So this is another alternative, and I will talk about this other software in another video. And in this one, I want to concentrate on LibreCAD. So also, in order to confront them in a future video, see the differences. Okay, but the main difference is that the FreeCAD, it's a little bit more heavier, so it will take longer to download and to install, and also will take a little bit more space than LibreCAD. And finally, I want to also talk about Briscad, and you can find a video about Briscad in our channel already. So if you just look for Briscad in our channel, you will find a quick guide to download and install. And in this case, this is pretty similar to AutoCAD. So if we look at some images, there you go. So you can see this interface, it's practically identical to AutoCAD. So if you want the best alternative, you can select Briscad. But Briscad doesn't come totally free. You have to pay. Well, it's you don't have to pay the cost of AutoCAD, but it costs a little bit. So it doesn't cost as much as AutoCAD, but it will cost you a little bit. And you can also have here some trial that you can download, 30 days trials. You can try it out and see if it fits for you. Okay, so these are the alternatives. And again, I already made a video about Briscad, and I will do another one on FreeCAD. So let's get to our LibreCAD now. Let's see what it's about. So this is already the software opened, but if you want to install it, you just have to go here in the page, in the download folder, and there you go, there it is. So double click this, just go forward with the wizard, just say I agree, next, next, next. It will install it right away. It will not take longer than 5 minutes for you to install, because it's very, very small. And this is it. So once you have installed it, you will find a desktop icon. You can double click on that icon. In my case, I just put this icon inside my start menu here, my Windows start menu. So I can open it from here. And once you click here and you open it, you will find this. This is the LibreCAD interface. It's a little bit old school, so for the ones that are accustomed to old versions of AutoCAD, this is probably nice, because you will find that old looking interface. So you have your toolbar here on the left side. You can also click here and put this anywhere you want, or you can bring this back here. You have of course the drop down menus. These are really, really old school, where you can find all the commands. So you can have a quick tour in here to see all the tools, and this is in Italian mostly, but some commands are in English. And you can also change the language if you want. You can do this when you install the software, or you can change this, I believe, also here, yes, on the settings, preferences. You can go to language, change this to another language. You can change the language of the interface. You can change the language of the commands. In this case, I have put Italian for both, but again, you will do this. You will be prompted to do this when you will install the software. If you forget, or if you don't do that at the beginning, you can do it anytime when you are inside the software by going to options, preferences, right there. And as you can see, some things have been translated, some not, but you know, this is an open source, so what you can expect. They do the best job they can do for free. And also, if you want to support them, you will find the way in the official website if you want to give them a little bit of your support. Okay, so again, let's get back to the interface. We have a toolbar here with some tools to create new file, to save the file, to print the file. Once you have finished, you can send this to a printer or to a plotter as in AutoCAD. And when you save file here, the format it's DXF, which is a pretty flexible format. You can use it anywhere, also in AutoCAD. And this is, as you can see, a little bit old, because this is 2007. So I don't know if they have updated this software in a while, but it works good for if you have to do basic stuff. You have to design some really simple thing that you want to show to a friend or to a colleague or to a client. You cannot do some very complex stuff here, but you know, the basic, you can do that. You can draw really precise and technically. Okay, so you have other options right here at the top for the view. You can activate, deactivate. I will not go through every single tool here because it will take too long. I will just talk about the interface in general, like an introduction. So another important thing, the layers. The layers are an important part of AutoCAD and of CAD design. Here you can divide your design, your drawing into different layers. You can set the pens, the thickness of every single pen that you will use in order to create some nice effect. And also you have continue lines, you have dashed lines, dash and dots line, and so on. You have text, you have other stuff here that you can find also in AutoCAD. So if you don't know how to use AutoCAD, then you will have to learn also this tool. If you already know how to use AutoCAD, this will be really something really simple for you. And let me show you how to create, for example, a simple circle. I can select here on the right side, on the left side, sorry, the shape that I want to draw, and then I click with the left mouse, and that's my circle there. And also let's create a simple line. There you go, and I can continue. It's pretty fast because again this is also a really light software, so it's really nice for that. On the right side you have some panels, and again you have the layers. So each time you want to create a new layer, you can select here, give the layer a color, and now we are on this layer, I believe. Yes, this is the new layer, which is bluish color. And well, this is it. There is not much to say. On the down part, you can activate the snaps if you want to work more precise. For example, I want to show you just this, the first one, which is the snap on the grid. So if I select the same line now, same tool, now I can draw, but as you can see, I can draw much more precise because I can snap, I can go here on the grid, so I can create some more precise drawing. Right side to end the line. Okay, so other stuff that you can do here, you have other tools that you can activate, deactivate, and these are other snaps. At the bottom you have some information about the location of your pointer there in X and Epsilon. And this is it. So this is just a quick demonstration. If you want to know more, please write in the comments, subscribe to the channel, because maybe in the future we will do other video guides and video tutorials about this software here or other computer aided design software. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.